Welcome to The Explainer. So, have you ever wondered what actually separates a thriving, forward-thinking educational institution from one that, well, just seems stuck in the past? You know, the kind struggling with clunky administrative red tape? We've all been there, when a simple curriculum update literally takes 6 months of emails and committee meetings just to get off the ground. It's frustrating, right? But it often comes down to a single critical shift, transforming that dry administrative oversight into a powerful strategic engine for success. Today, we're exploring the strategic frameworks for educational program management. We're going to look at exactly how modern education and training organizations use these frameworks to manage incredibly complex initiatives, spanning everything from curriculum design all the way to student engagement.
Here's the master blueprint we're going to explore today to build that modern educational institution. First, we've got the foundation. Then, the tools of learning. Third, the human element. And finally, we'll look at the big picture.
All right, let's dive right into Section 1, the foundation, defining program management.
Okay, so what is it? Program management is the structured oversight needed to align academic goals, technology adoption, and institutional growth with strategic objectives. And I really want to emphasize the word structured here. Think about how things usually work in education and training. You've got projects going on absolutely everywhere. There are ambitious teaching initiatives in one building, new tech rollouts in another, and massive administrative projects humming in the background. Without program management, these operate in completely isolated silos. One hand has no idea what the other is doing. But with structured oversight, these disparate projects become carefully coordinated. It acts as the vital connective tissue, really bridging the gap between high-level visionary goals and the gritty, day-to-day reality of running a school to deliver true, measurable outcomes. As we break this down, there are 3 distinct strategic objectives that absolutely must be perfectly aligned: academic goals, technology adoption, and institutional growth. Your academic goals, well, they dictate what you actually want your learners to achieve. Technology adoption involves the systems and platforms you rely on to deliver that learning effectively. And institutional growth represents the forward momentum and scaling of the organization itself. Just imagine trying to push for massive institutional growth, like launching new campuses or global programs, without simultaneously updating your academic goals or the tech to support them. It's like building a house on sand. The whole structure just crumbles under its own weight. If any one of these 3 pillars is out of sync, the system fails. Program management is the essential glue holding all of these pillars securely together.
Moving right along to Section 2, upgrading curriculum and tech, the tools of learning.
Now, when we compare the what we teach with the how we teach, we find the really vital intersection. On one side, we have curriculum development. This is the rigorous, meticulous design of academic content. It's the often painstaking process of securing accreditation and that strict commitment to continuous improvement so the material never goes stale. On the flip side, we have digital platforms. These are the e-learning systems, the mobile apps, and the advanced tools used to actually deliver that content to the modern learner. Now, the genius of effective program management is that it outright refuses to view these as separate departments fighting for budget. Instead, it oversees both concurrently. Think of them like gears in a watch that have to turn perfectly together. The digital platform absolutely must serve the curriculum, and the curriculum must be explicitly optimized for the digital platform. If they don't mesh, you get friction and learning completely stalls out.
But here's the catch. A perfectly designed curriculum running on a state-of-the-art mobile app is practically worthless if the people involved aren't actually set up for success. Which brings us to a really vital question. But what about the people inside these systems?
That leads us to Section 3, empowering faculty and students, the human element. Let's take a look at the faculty first. Program management plays a massive role in strengthening overall teaching quality. And we're not just talking about hiring good people. It means actively managing faculty development throughout their entire careers. It involves coordinating rigorous training programs and carefully managing certification processes that keep educators at the absolute top of their game. It's about ensuring teachers are fully supported so they can actually use those new curriculums and digital tools we just talked about. Because, at the end of the day, a world-class curriculum is truly only as good as the educator delivering it.
And crucially, effective program management creates clear leadership pathways. It doesn't just train teachers for the classroom of today, it looks at the faculty and actively builds the future institutional leaders of tomorrow right from within. By deliberately managing these pathways, the institution achieves something incredible. It retains its absolute best talent, slashes turnover, and ensures a long-term stability and consistent vision that lasts for decades, not just a couple of semesters.
Now, on the student side of the equation, driving engagement isn't just some happy accident. It has to be a strategically driven initiative. A stellar program manager coordinates high-value mentorship programs, organizes meaningful extracurricular activities, and makes sure these elements are actively supporting the broader academic goals, rather than just acting as an afterthought or a bullet point in a marketing brochure. It's really about building a holistic ecosystem where the student feels continuously supported and genuinely challenged.
Bringing this all full circle, program management leverages advanced tools like AI-driven personalization to directly impact that human element. We mentioned AI briefly when we talked about digital platforms, but here is where it truly transforms the student experience. By utilizing AI, institutions can map out highly personalized learning paths. This means identifying exactly where a student is struggling in real time and instantly adapting the material to help them succeed. It is literally technology directly serving the student's unique, individual learning journey, coordinated seamlessly from behind the scenes by the program management team.
All right, let's zoom out a bit for Section 4, Scaling Institutional Growth, the Big Picture.
When program management actually coordinates growth, it happens in 3 strategic, forward-moving steps. Step 1 is the safe, carefully coordinated expansion into entirely new educational programs, building directly on that strong, proven foundation we established earlier. Step 2 involves forming incredibly valuable partnerships with external organizations, businesses, or industries to dramatically broaden your reach. And Step 3, that scales all the way up to global collaborations, taking the institution's impact across borders. No way are any of these monumental growth steps possible without structured oversight. It ensures that as you scale up and grow more complex, you don't accidentally break the core elements that made you successful in the first place.
So we've seen the framework. We've seen how program management brilliantly aligns academic goals, digital tools, faculty development, and student engagement to drive massive institutional growth. Our source text purposefully leaves the final outcome under the heading Value Delivered wide open. Why? Because the results scale precisely to the ambition of the organization. So I want to leave you with this thought. With all these moving components perfectly aligned into one powerful strategic engine, what is the ultimate value this framework could deliver to your institution? Think about the untapped potential sitting in your own programs right now, just waiting for the right structured oversight to unlock it.